Close your eyes for a moment and think about your bedroom. It is supposed to be your sanctuary, your fortress of rest. But for 90% of us, there is a silent, glowing guest sleeping just inches away from our pillows. We tell ourselves it's just an alarm clock. We tell ourselves we might miss an emergency call. But as we drift off into the subconscious, that small rectangle of glass and silicon is doing something to our biology that we were never told about. In the world of modern health, we often look for the big conspiracies, the chemicals in our food or the toxins in our water. But sometimes the greatest disruption to our longevity is the one we voluntarily plug in right next to our heads every single night. Today, we are going to think twice about the nightstand. We are going to look at the invisible light, the silent frequencies, and the psychological tether that is preventing you from reaching the deep restorative sleep your ancestors took for granted. The most obvious culprit is light, but not just any light, blue light. For thousands of years, the human brain had a simple relationship with the sun. When the sun went down, the blue spectrum of light disappeared. This was the biological trigger for your pineal gland to start producing melatonin, the hormone of darkness. Melatonin doesn't just make you sleepy, it is a master antioxidant that repairs your cells while you dream. When you check your phone one last time, or leave it on the nightstand where it can flash with notifications, you're essentially holding a miniature sun in your hand. Your brain's photoreceptors see that blue light and send a high-priority message to the brain. The sun is still up. Stop the repair. Stay alert. But there's a deeper mystery here. Even if you don't look at the phone, having it on the nightstand creates what psychologists call hyper-vigilance. Because your brain knows the portal to the world, your emails, your social media, the news is within arm's reach. It never fully enters the deepest stages of REM sleep. You are sleeping with one eye open, waiting for the digital world to interrupt you. You aren't just sleeping, you are waiting to wake up. Now let's go deeper into the conspiracy of the invisible. Every phone on a nightstand is constantly communicating with cell towers and Wi-Fi routers. This is done through electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. While mainstream science is still debating the long-term effects of low-level RF radiation, emerging research in bioelectromagnetics suggests that our cells are much more sensitive than we thought. Your brain is an electrochemical organ. Every thought, every heartbeat, and every stage of sleep is controlled by tiny electrical impulses. When you place a high-frequency transmitting device 12 inches from your skull for 8 hours every night, you are placing your brain in an EMF shadow. Some studies suggest that these frequencies can interfere with the glymphatic system, the brain's waste removal system that only turns on during deep sleep. If the electrical environment is too noisy, the brain cannot wash away the toxins, like amyloid beta, that build up during the day. Is it a coincidence that our nightstands became crowded with tech, global brain fog, and early onset forgetfulness began to skyrocket? Think twice. The final reason to move the phone isn't about biology, it's about the psychology of the first choice. When your phone is the last thing you see at night, it becomes the first thing you reach for in the morning. Before you have even stretched, before you have thanked the universe for a new day, you have surrendered your dopamine levels to the algorithm. By keeping the phone on the nightstand, you are allowing the world to dictate your mood before you have even left your bed. You are reacting to the world instead of creating your day. This creates a state of chronic stress, a high cortisol start to the morning that lasts until you go back to bed.
So what is the solution? It is simple, but it is not easy. The phone-free sanctuary rule. Tonight, I want you to try an experiment. Take your charger and move it to the kitchen or the living room. If you need an alarm, buy a simple, old-fashioned dumb alarm clock, one that doesn't have Wi-Fi, doesn't have a screen, and doesn't track your data. By moving the phone just 20 feet away, you are doing 3 things. 1, you're allowing your melatonin to flow naturally. 2, you are giving your brain's electrical system a quiet environment to repair. 3, you are reclaiming the first hour of your day for yourself. We spend a third of our lives asleep. Don't let a $1,000 piece of plastic steal the most important part of your recovery. Your health isn't just about what you eat or how you move. It's about the environment you create for your soul to rest. Think about it. Better yet, think twice. If this video made you look at your nightstand differently, share it with someone who can't put their phone down, and subscribe to join our search for the hidden science of our daily habits.